Hey guys, it's Kobe with Rural Bible Reviews coming at you again this week with another Bible review. This week I'm reviewing another New American Standard 2020 from Lockman Foundation. And shout out to the Lockman Foundation. As you guys know, like I've said many a time before, every Bible that I review, I buy. The money comes out of my pocket, but I do this because I enjoy doing this. I have had a few Bibles sent to me by friends, and I've reviewed their Bibles and then I sent them back to them. But Lockman has actually been gracious enough. This is the second Bible they have sent me. So shout out to the Lockman Foundation. I really do appreciate you guys for doing this. It means the world to me. It's a big deal. So, but anyway, this week we're looking at the Wide Margin Reference Bible. Now, for those of you that do not know, New American, the Lockman Foundation, they came out with the, of course, the New American Standard Bible, and it went through an update. As you guys know, the 95 is probably the most popular edition of the New American Standard, and they went through an update and updated to the 2020 text edition. Now, there was a big hoopla when that happened. A lot of people didn't agree with it, didn't like it, and a lot of it, I think, has been been a big fuss about nothing. I've had this Bible for a couple of weeks now, and I've spent time in it. I haven't read it all the way through. I do plan on doing a yearly read through of this Bible, or of the 2020 edition. I don't know if it'll be this particular one, but I do like this edition, and you'll see why in a minute. But so Lockman, did that, and then as you know, that's where the spinoff of the Legacy Standard Bible came from. MacArthur and them reached out, and they went through the 95, and of course now we have the LSB. But I've covered that in other videos where I've reviewed LSBs, but we're here to talk about this one. Now, the one they sent me is the Wide Margin Reference Bible, and it comes in this slipcase. You've got it's maroon leather text. You got your info right there. I'm going to flip this over. You can pause to get your ISBN and all of that. But I'll tell you something else they did, and this impressed me. I'm dealing with a new guy there at Lockman, and I'm not going to give out his name or anything. But usually what I do, I pull up on the website. I record these in my office, and I've got my Mac over here, and I usually go to the website, and I read you off the specs. He sent me a spec sheet, a quick fact sheet, which I thought was cool. But anyway, this edition, originally, for you guys that don't know, Scholar or evangelicalbible.com makes Scholar Bibles. Scholar are top of the line, premium Bibles, and they made this in a wide margin format. And it's they came out with it and everything, and and it's a cool deal. A lot of people were clamoring for it, really wanted it, so they got it. And it's really neat. It's on their website. It's called the Stridon, and it has a 10-point font, 28 GSM paper. All this, which it's a cool edition. The Stridon is and everything, but it it's for some people it's a little pricey. Because I'm looking on their website right now. The goat skin is $205. If you get the mahogany calf skin or the black pearl calf skin, it's $210. Then they also have the full yap calf skin, which is $235, or the full yap goat skin is $230, and then they have a Credo edition with a full yap, and it's $250. Now, the Credo has the creeds and confessions in it, so you're talking about a beefy Bible. Now, I don't own one of these Bibles. I don't have one of the Scholars. I do have Scholars, but not in this particular one. but I will say it is a 28 GSM paper. Now, that's kind of, I mean, I like Scholar's paper. Scholar's got good paper. You know, a lot of people still want them to come back with their 36 GSM, but we'll get into this one, and you're going to see what I mean. Now, let's look at the outside of it, and then I'm going to go over the little specs that they sent me there and everything. Like I say, this is maroon leather text. It does come with 2 ribbon markers, one brown, one black. It does have the gold gilding there, and I like this spine, this blind stamping that they've done. It's got these tooled in hubs, his Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible 2020, wide margin reference, New American Standard, Lockman Foundation. And, oh no, they have the ISBN stamped in on the back. That don't bother me. I know some people it bothers. It really don't bother me because it's blind stamped, so you can't really see it. So there you go. Now, I'm going to show you something else. Previously, I have reviewed a couple of, and I grabbed one of the wrong ones, so bear with me, but I have reviewed a couple of New American 2020s. The first one I reviewed is one that I bought. You guys may not have heard me. I don't have a microphone, but the first one I reviewed, I bought. And it is this one, which is the blue one with the black and everything. It is the large print, ultra thin, which I really liked. It has the silver gilding, but it's got a blue tint paper. A lot of people didn't like that. It didn't bother me, but, you know, I thought it was a great Bible. Well, then the gentleman I was dealing with before at Lockman sent me this reference Bible in this tan color. And again, they do the blind stamping and everything. And you can see this one, it's, you know, you got your text and then you got your references at the bottom. Those are both double column Bibles. They're paragraph formats. So this one's different. I'm going to open it up. You can see it's got vinyl sheets. It's a paste down liner. And let me just read this spec sheet. Then I'll open it up. All right. So it is Korean bound. It was released in 2023. It is a single column, verse by verse. You guys know me. That's my favorite layout. Bottom of the page references. It is designed by Scholar Publishers and released as the Stridon. The typeset was 2K Denmark. It is line matched. It is a black letter text. It has a 10-point font and a 1.25-inch outer margin. Now, remember me telling you that the Stridon, you're talking about a $200 Bible, has 28 GSM paper. This one has high opacity 32 GSM paper. This Bible right here is $32.89 on Lockman's website. The genuine leather is $55.99. If I'm a NASB 2020 guy, I'm buying one of these and I'm getting it rebound. That's just me. Just simply because of the paper, but we'll get into that. It is Smyth sewn, so again, perfect rebind candidate. It is 6.5 inches by 9.25 inches, so it's 6.5 this way, 9.25 this way, and it is 1.4 inches thick. So it's not a thick, beefy Bible. Like I said, I carried it to church, and I read from it in Sunday school and everything. Used it for the preaching. You know, the pastor was preaching, you know, read along. It was fine to hold. It was fine. Of course, I'm used to carrying beefy Bibles, so it don't bother me. But it does have 1,920 pages. It does have a full set of translator notes, over 95,000 cross-references. The ribbons are double-sided satin. This is a $33 Bible, and it's got double-sided satin ribbons. Hey, Crossway, take note. Sorry, but you guys know me. I read the ESV as one of my main translations, and yeah, they don't have the best ribbons in the Crossway Bibles, so... But that's neither here nor there. They do make good text blocks, though, so I guess you can't have it all, right? Anyway, they are angle cut, and they're 3/8 of an inch. It does have a presentation page, family records page. In the back, they have the topical index, and they put their book introductions in the back, which I think is interesting. The parables and miracles of Jesus charts and color maps, and it does come in the black genuine leather, like I mentioned. It also comes in that blue leather text. brown leather text, and this is a maroon leather text. And like I say, you can get everything from Lockman. You can go to their website at Lockman, or to buy it, you can go to shop.lockman.org. And of course, I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, this, for the money, you can't beat this. So open it up, got your vinyl sheets, like I said, your end sheets and everything. And, oops, here is your presentation page. There are your marriages. There's the wife's family tree, the husband's family tree. You've got your births, your deaths, and your occasions to remember. Now, that is on the glossy type paper, so if you use my favorite ink pen, the Pilot G2, or like a Pigma Micron, it might smudge, so you need to let it dry. All right, and then you got the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible New American Standard, New American Standard 2020, wide margin reference. And then here's your publisher's page. Like I say, it was printed in Korea. You got your content, your books of the Bible, and everything. And then you get over here to your foreword. And like I say with every video, if you're not familiar with the translation, then you need to read your foreword. All right. So then you just flip through and you get to it. It says the Old Testament. And look at this. We're in Genesis 1, and it's already wanting to lay. I just kind of pushed that down a little bit. It's laying flat. Now, look at this paper. You've got these wide margins. It's verse by verse. The text is great. You got your notes and references down here at the bottom. And let me show you something else. Something else that I really like. When you've got a verse by verse layout, what I've not liked before in some layouts is that you don't know when the new paragraph begins. That is one thing I do appreciate about the Crossway, the ESV verse by verse preaching Bible. It has the Pilcrow, so it lets you know, hey, this is a new paragraph. Something else I appreciate. See verse 5? Look at verse 6. It's more bold, so that way you can see, oh, new paragraph. So, thank you, Lockman, for doing that. That's awesome. So as you flip through, I'm just going to kind of flip through here a little bit. Get over here, and like I say, we'll get over here to Chronicles, 2 Chronicles. And as you can tell, these margins are just outstanding. The paper's great. It turns good. I have no problem gripping it. It feels good in my hand. I did go through the gilding. Did cause some of the pages to stick, which is fine. I'm weird. I like going through and unsticking. I like the sound of it. Just something relaxing about it. But anyway, here's one of your lists, and you can see there is some ghosting. The camera always adds more, but it is very minimal because of the line-by-line matching and because of this paper. Now, I do know people that have the Stridon, and they say that the paper is, even though it's a thinner paper, the ghosting isn't bad, but they say they like this paper better because it's a brighter white paper. I can see where that would be the case for me too. Here's one of these gorgeous ribbons, and here we are in the Psalms. That way you can see the poetry section. And of course, let me get over here. All right. And of course, you're going to have more margin with the Psalms because, the poetry, the way it's laid out. Now, and again, look, you don't really see the ghosting. The text on the other page doesn't show through. What else I like? It doesn't curve down into the gutter. It's easy to read, This Bible, bravo, good job, Lockman. You guys really knocked it out of the park with this one. And like I say, I'm not one that's just going to listen to what other people say. Like I say, I know that this translation has got a lot of flack, but I'm going to read it myself because that's just what I do. Like I know some people, they still are anti-LSB because they think it's a MacArthur translation, and it's not because they don't like John MacArthur. Well, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate MacArthur. I've learned from MacArthur. I'm not a MacArthur fanboy by no means. I do have his updated study Bible in the New American Standard, which I do need to review that one. I don't agree with him on a lot of issues, but he is helpful and the study notes are helpful. You know what I do? I chew up the meat and I spit out the bones. That's what we should all do. But anyway, all right. So you get to the New Testament. There you go. There's Matthew. And like I say, it is a black letter text. We will get over here. Here's chapter 5. The Beatitudes, Sermon on the Mount. And as you can see, it is black letter. So I really do like this Bible. I really do think Lockman's doing a good job with it, with this text edition. I am going to read it more. One thing I do appreciate that Lockman has done here, let me get over here. Sorry guys, I've been up since 3 o'clock my time this morning, so, or before 3, had work. One thing that they do with this, as you can see, when you've got an Old Testament quote in the New Testament, they do all cap it. So as they should. I really do appreciate that. And another thing, deity is capitalized, as you can see right there. So, you know, there's other translations that do that as well. The LSB does it, and NASB 95, of course. I really wish the ESV did it, but they don't, but that's okay. All right, and then we get to the end here. Here's the end of Revelation, and then you get right into your topical index. All right, so you got several pages of that, and we will get to the end of that. And once you get to the end of your topical index, I'm getting there, I promise. Then you have your introduction to the books of the Bible. And I find that interesting that they do this. They did it in the last one that I reviewed too. You know, it's not a detailed intro. It doesn't give you like a timeline or an author or a date or anything like that. But it is just enough information about the book that you're reading to let you know what's going on. So, you know, hey, I appreciate that. I think that's kind of neat that they do that. So you've got several pages of that. And then you get to the end of it, and you've got your parables of Jesus. And then you've got your miracles of Jesus. And then you get to your Lockman maps, which these are great maps. They are on the glossy cardstock, which you guys know me, I'm not a fan of. But, I mean, that's what most publishers utilize, so no big deal. I don't mind it. These are good maps. You get to the end, your other vinyl end sheet, and there you go. So, these are my 3 NASB 2020s, just to give you a size comparison here. And here's the blue one. I'll knock my book off there. The blue leather text. I really do like this color. It's a good thin line, you know, so it's good as far as portability. This one's a little bit more compact, but it's thicker. The reference Bible, its font's not as big, but it's still readable. I do enjoy the font. I like it. But this one is a good one. I think this is one that you could carry around. You wouldn't have to worry about it because it's not a premium Bible. It's not a high dollar Bible. And like I say, it's, you know, for me, it's fine. It's not too big. So, you know, I do appreciate that. Now, Lockman did provide this to me in exchange for an honest review, which I have given. You know, like I say, I'm not going to bash the translation. I'm not going to, you know, do that like a lot of people have. There's some people a lot smarter than me that have studied this translation and have, you know, like I say, it's, you know, big fuss about nothing, it seems. But there is if you're on social media, if you're on Facebook, there is a New American Standard Facebook group, and they've got a chart in there with the differences between the 95 and the 2020. So there you go. I have looked through it, and I mean, I haven't done a thorough reading through, but, you know, like I say, I think it's fine. But anyway, I will leave links down below on where you can purchase this. I also have links down below for my Facebook, my Instagram. The Buy Me a Coffee link is there as well. I do still have my link to Jeff Rice's Post Tenebris Lux page, where you can get a rebind by him. He's really knocking it out of the park. he does such good work. This would be a good one to send to him and get it done in that new Isaiah line that he's doing now. It's a much cheaper option than, you know, of course you don't get all the bells and whistles with the stamping and all that. It's more rustic, but it's still, you know, he still does his quality work, and you still got a Bible that'll last you a lifetime. Spend $33 on this, then send that off to Jeff, spend a couple of $100 and get it rebound. And there you go. You've got a, you know, high quality Bible that's probably nicer than the one from Evangelical. I hate to say it, but I think it's simply because of the paper alone, just my opinion. So, but anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I really do appreciate you guys getting me up there in subscriptions. We did do a giveaway when I reached 300. I am going to do another giveaway when I reach 500. And then if you guys can get me to 1,000, I know that's a lofty goal, but if you can get me to 1,000, I'll give away a premium. My wife will kill me when she hears that, but I will. I'll give away a premium Bible. You know, now when I say a premium Bible, it can be, you know, like I said, I've got that New American Standard by MacArthur. It's in the Zondervan Premier Collection. That's a premium Bible. Might give that away. I don't know. Or I could give away, I've got a NASB Omega. I've got two of them. I've got one in Horween and one in Goatskin. Maybe I'll give one of those away. I don't know. But I will give away a premium Bible if you can get me to 1,000. You know, I'm not going to set a time frame on it. Let's just get me there if you can. But anyway, don't forget, like I say, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for always being here, always watching, always supporting. And again, shout out to Lockman for providing this Bible. I'm hoping they provide more. I mean, just to, you know, be honest with you, because I really like some of the ones they've put out. I really want to get my hands on one of their Prime editions. Now, I'm not saying that for you guys to send me one, because I know those are pricier, and those usually go to people with bigger followings and more influence. I get that, but I want to get my hands on one just for me, because the reviews I've seen on them has been great, and everybody seems to love them. So, but anyway, thank you guys. This video is going a little longer than normal, but that's okay. I haven't been on in a while, so I had a lot to say. But y'all pray for me. I'm working 6 days a week right now. 2 days are only half days, but still, for those of you who don't know, I live in one time zone and work in another. I live in Central, work in Eastern, and I have a 75-mile round trip daily. I know that's not as long as some people, but where I live, the interstate system is one of the worst interstate systems there is. I don't mind to tell you guys, I live in a small town right outside of Chattanooga, so I travel I-24. That's enough said. But anyway, but you guys pray for me. I'm hoping things will lighten up here at work, and I can go back to 5 days and be off on Wednesdays like I was before, and I can record these more, be more consistent. But anyway, thank you guys again, and until next time, grace and peace.